All right. Welcome to the OpenMarch 2024 January update. This is the first update, as you can see, where I'm one on screen and one you can hear me. I thought it would be very helpful to kind of talk through what's going on rather than just showing my screen and clicking things around because a lot happened in January. And as this becomes more and more close to becoming an MVP, I'm really hoping to bring more developers on, more help, more designers, really anyone. And I think having a face and more explanation as to what's going on would be very helpful. Um, January was a big month. A lot of stuff happened. For OpenMarch, biggest of which was file integration and undo redo. Um, those bare minimum features in desktop applications, but oh boy, it is not easy to do on your own. Maybe it is, and I'm just bad. But let's go ahead and get in here, and I will show you what I've been working on. So we're going to open an existing file. That launch page is new, by the way. Nice touch. We have all the mess of unorganized dots. So there's a few things that we can do right now that we weren't able to do last month. One, if I want to move, let's T13 right here, 30, 20, 10, I can now undo those actions. Boom, boom, boom. Redo those actions. Boom, boom, boom. Undo history is baked into the file. So whenever you exit OpenMarch or anything, all the changes you've made, currently unlimited amount of changes, are saved into the file. So if you exit, it's not going to like delete your history stack or something. Speaking of changes, those are saved automatically. It's a lot like iMovie, where like every time you see this number change and you move something, all of that is happening in the file right now. Like it's connected to the file and it's making changes all the time, which would be a bit nerve wracking if it also wasn't constantly saving this history of what you were doing. So don't have to worry about not saving, and you don't have to worry about losing what you did. At some point, I'm probably going to make a more mature history tree structure, hopefully. Another thing that you couldn't do before is move multiple marchers at a time. I know, bare minimum, but it was very difficult to do with fabric.js. Move multiple marchers. You can undo those. Those are batch actions. Boom, boom, boom. Redo, boom, boom, boom. You can also now snap marchers to the grid. Can you stop? Thank you. Nearest whole step, half step. I'm really only interested in whole step. Boom, boom. But you can also do that with a selection of marchers. So I want all of these to be to the nearest whole step. Boom. Great. Eventually, very soon, there will be like snap to nearest yard line and evenly distribute. Not right now, though. Next thing you can do. Anything I'm missing on here? You can delete marchers if you're interested in that. T13, for example. Just delete them. What happens when you delete a marcher in a page? This is not part of the normal undo history stack. If you like change a marcher's name or instrument or something, that is part of the normal undo hit. Like you can undo changing their name and stuff. I'll just do that really quick, actually. So like if what was it, T13? He's now a Barry Sachs and his name is that. And I go back to T13. He's a Barry Sachs and his name is that. ASDF. Undo. Trumpet. Redo. ASDF Barry Sachs. Right. If I delete him, though, save changes. Warning, you're about to delete a marcher. This cannot be undone. That deletes all of their coordinates for all pages. Can't be undone. That weird thing happens. And you can't undo that. Same thing if you delete a page. You can delete a page. It deletes all coordinates for that marcher, or all coordinates for every marcher on that page. Probably a better way of doing it, but that's how it works right now. Didn't think people were going to delete pages and marchers very often without really wanting to get rid of it. Speaking of pages, So let's say you have, this is page 5 and this is page 6, as you can see right here. Well, we have all these coordinates on page 5. We want page 6 to mirror that. There's a function for that now. Snap marchers to bulk actions. Set coordinates of all marchers to previous page. That's Control Shift G. You can also undo that, redo that. Control Shift G. Boom. Very useful. You can create a new file like that. Create new marchers. Let's do like 14 snares. And then a bunch of pages. You can move those. You can snap them to the grid. Next page. Make them the same. Next page. Make them the same. Very simple. Am I missing anything? Ooh, another very cool thing. Let's say you're on the 20-yard line right here, but you only want to move along the 20-yard line. You don't want to have to worry about slipping or anything. You can lock the movement of the x-axis like that. Not going anywhere. Same thing if you wanted to only move along the x-axis. So that's a toggle with Z and X with these buttons up here. That does not currently work for group marchers or when you have multiple selected. Don't know why. If any of you have coded Fabric and know why, please let me know. Still working on that. Anything else? Field properties, coordinates. That's it. And I got this one done in 6.5 minutes, which is way better. Last time I did this, it was 19 minutes. I just ramble. If you are at all interested in what this is, even though it's bad, what this is, even though it's bad right now, I need help because there's a lot of moving parts. I basically spent like an hour trying to make this video and just trying to have the release schedule. Like doing everything ain't easy. I'm not some professional front-end developer. I'm not a UI designer. I'm not graphic design is not my passion. So if you are a front-end developer and you're familiar with React and you think this is cool, you'd like to help out, shoot me an email. If you are a front-end developer at all, if you know anything about Electron and deployment, please let me know. If you're into website design, the website needs to look less ugly. If you're into graphic design, the UI needs to look less ugly. I need a logo, which I'll design if I have to, but it'll look really ugly. Yeah, if any of this is interesting to you at all, I really would appreciate an email. I'm hoping to get this off the ground as a bad, but granted minimum viable product, MVP, like drill designing software. Like if someone only needed some basic thing, they could use it. There's a lot of features I really want to put in. Like I have a whole vision of like using shapes and dragging all of these like curves and evenly distributing all these marchers. But all of that can't happen until I get the bare minimum started. So yeah, please let me know if you're interested, and thanks for watching the update.